Today I'll be streaming a couple of Nintendo-based fan games for you. Yes, so the first one is called The Legend of Princess. Oh wait, see, I was trying to put this in the Twitch games list thing, but it didn't have it there. Maybe it's because I didn't put the on the front. Let me just check that real quick. There's a lot of Legend of games. Oh, it is here. Wonderful. I was just missing the. So I did have it set to Noitu Love, which is another game by this developer, but we can set it to the actual game. So without further ado, let's get started. Now, this is basically a Zelda fan game. All the sort of serial numbers and names have been filed off, so ooh. Can I detect the difference? Sort of. It seems to be shifting between left and right, so it's hard to tell. Anyway, the controls, it's a side-on thingy. Actually, you don't need to know that. I'll just show you in the game. We'll pick the default options to start with and check some other options out later. So yeah, it's a sort of Zelda game in a sort of actiony style. It's an attempt to translate some of the aesthetic features of the Zelda series to a 2D action style game. Obviously this is really nothing like what Zelda 2 is, which I guess would be the closest comparison you could make. But yeah, I mean, what can you say about this game? It looks amazing and it plays really well too. The developer Joachim Sandberg has been working at Way Forward for a while now, since 2006 it looks like, on various of their titles in the Shantae series, the Mighty Switch Force and all that kind of thing. And yeah, mostly it's an animator, and I think by looking at any of his work you can tell it's got that style to it, and it looks amazing. Can't tell what to do with this red block, but oh well. Played this a little bit last night, so I have some idea of what I'm doing. I haven't got the hang of using this sub-weapon really that much. Oh. Hidden secrets. Whoa, 500, that's a lot compared to what I've been getting so far. Okay. I like that you can slow your descent with attacks. It reminds me of... What does it remind me of? Rayman Origins, I guess. Yeah. So far we've seen those blue things are sort of Octorok equivalents. The bats are obviously, geese, which are just bats really. These purple jumper guys are pretty much Tektites. I cannot get that heart because it's stuck. Oh yes, my boomerang picked it up. Wonderful. That's okay. Yes, I do have some advanced moves that I haven't really gotten to use yet. You can charge the sword and then do a spin attack. You can also do a dashing attack if you charge it up twice. So you can see. Oh no, but that is dependent on my magic meter in the upper left there. I see Danger Mouse has started watching. Welcome. This is a Zelda fan game. Let me know if you notice any similarities. She's been playing Twilight Princess, of course, which is quite a different style of game, but okay, so what are these statue guys? What are they a takeoff of? I guess Amos statues or whatever? Yeah. So these ones you have to hit them in the back. That's the vulnerable points. They're armored on the front. Yes, okay. So I can pick up a burning pot to light torches. Yes, please. I just love the expression on the face of this character as they're carrying this pot along. Yeah, so this game's called Legend of Princess. I wasn't sure if this character was meant to be a woman or a man. I guess it's not really important, but I thought at first it was a woman based on a lot of the other work that this designer has done. their use of female characters, but I don't know. The plot seems to be that I'm going to rescue a princess, like Zelda style. So whatever. Actually, I will read you the description from the developer's website. You can download this game for free. It's just a short little, I don't know, experiment, I guess. Available on konjak.org, Konjak. That is Joachim Sandberg's like online handle. You can find him on Twitter and everywhere else under that name. So I did this bit, I'll tell you right now, I've done this bit already last night up to the end of this area. So I know what to do with this box. You're not supposed to let the hand grab the box because it'll return it back to the top there. So you're supposed to take the box all the way down here. And I'll see if I can get some things on the way. A little light puzzling there on my boomerang. So the feather, definitely a Zelda thing, although only really featured in 2D games. It's the Rock's feather, it lets you jump basically. You didn't need it to jump in... Oops! Ah, silly me. The box still has to go further. Yeah, you didn't need it to jump in Zelda 2, you just had a jump button. But let's see, what other... The only other side-scrolling games are the CDI games, the first pair, that is. And you could also jump freely in those too. But there are certain side-on sections in some of the 2D games, especially Link's Awakening. I think some of the bits in the 2 Oracle games, it had side-scrolling bits. Haven't played them in a while, so I specifically remember, but I'm pretty sure it did. But I guess the most prominent would be in Four Swords Adventures, the GameCube multiplayer game, which was mostly top-down. It graphically took after Link to the Past a lot, but it definitely had extensive side-scrolling sections, and it also had the Rock's feather. Actually, did it? I know first Four Swords did, but now I don't even... Doubting myself. Never mind. Alright. Oh! I just locked myself out of a treasure chest by putting that block down on the Switch. Oh! Gibbon didn't get a notification that I was live. Sorry about that. But you're here now. I've only just been going for 5 minutes on this, but considering the length of this, it's short, and 5 minutes is probably about half of it. I will play through it a couple of times. Ooh, fairy! I attacked the fairy to get it in my bottle. Now you might notice at the bottom of the screen there, my reflection in the water has now become an enemy. So this is obviously taking off specifically the Dark Link fight in Ocarina of Time, where you notice that your shadow or your reflection in the water below you is acting on its own at some point, and it waits beside a tree and comes and attacks you. Oh wow, what do I do on this stage? Boomerang? Hey, that worked. Okay. Nuts. Yeah, we sort of trade blows, but then the shadow comes out on top, unfortunately. And then it does a charging attack. See, I got up to this boss last night, and I couldn't get past it. Excuse me, I couldn't get past it. Ouch. Ah, fairy, thank you. Okay, what now? Yes, that did. You just avoid its down stabs and do your own. I haven't showed off any of the charge attacks yet, but you could actually... I did show the running one, but you can also see the shadow doing that attack at me before. Oh yeah, boomerang. Good. I don't even need to attack, I just use the boomerang. Yes. Ow! Oh, okay, game over. Yes, given, he says he loves this. Oh, Kathy's here, hello. This is a Zelda fan game by an animator who works at WayForward. has done animation work on several Shantae games and the like. Okay, don't attack this thing at all, just use the boomerang. Hit it in the back. Perfect. Simple. And now it changes attack pattern. Kathy says that it's really cute and tiny, but actually, sprites are fairly large and detailed, which is a good thing about this game, I think. It's not always the best thing to have huge sprites, depending on the size of the screen, but yeah, it works here. Avoid the crouch stabs, do your own back. There we go. I'm actually playing a game that Kathy introduced to me after this. Since this is so short, I'll probably get through it fairly quickly. Oh, Danger Master's sound is cutting out. That sucks. Sorry about that. Ow. Actually, I don't know how to... Oh, I know. Yes, into the wall. Perfect. Ah! Oh, I've lost my fairy. Sucks. Yeah, so Gibbon introduced this game to me. It actually started, well, he apparently linked it a long time ago, but I don't remember him doing that. And him talking about it at the time. How much health does this guy have? Okay. Should I be doing a charge attack possibly? Ah, I always get tricked by that. Maybe I can get that fairy again. Let's see. No, the fairy's gone. Oh well. I'll charge up a super attack next time. Next time this character is stunned. Oh. Kathy has no sound because she left her earbuds at home, so she can't hear what I'm saying. Oh well. Okay, charge up, second level, double tap up, and you do a spinning roll attack. But the shadow recovered before I could do that, so... Oh, damn. Maybe I'll try shielding next time. I always forget about shielding. I rarely shield in games unless it's easy and automatic like it is in 3D Zelda games. Where you can just hold a button down and it'll do it all the time without much penalty. Of course I was forced to shield a lot in Dark Souls as well, but we don't have to talk about Dark Souls. Good game, by the way. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I avoided that or if my shielding actually did anything. Avoided it by luck, by the way. Okay, ow. Yeah, oh. Nice. I love that, getting a boomerang loop. You could do it in Mega Man 0, 2, and 3. Oh, and 1 as well. Where you had an item called the shield boomerang. You could use it to block attacks, which I never did, as I said. Didn't really bother using it. Sword and gun was perfectly fine. But if you charge it up, you could throw it like a boomerang and if you get it just right and jump over it and like swing around, it can start circling you and become a very effective attack. So that's the end of the shadow. Excellent. Now we can move on. It's the first time I beat it. Okay. Oh, I see. So you have to do both of these, but you choose which order you do them. Okay. That's cool. Ow. Dumb. Ah! Swimming. Ow! Stupid thing. Get out of it. Ooh. Zolas. Or Zoras. River Zoras. Depending on which game you're playing, those things have different names. But yeah. The evil fish people who spit fireballs at people. Excellent, I can get high up with my feather. Don't know what this is. Sort of like, looks like the emblem of Yorba from Stardew Valley. Yorba? Forget. That blue rupee fell just to the bottom of the screen, but it's stuck there. These rupees better do something later. I shouldn't call them rupees, I'll call them some copyright skirting equivalent name. Rubles. Something. Oh, I see. There is no swimming, there's only floating. Gimme! Yes. So you can't go down, you just sort of bob up at the top, but if you get a jumping start, you can fall further. Okay, so pick this up. Ah! So lighting torches is good. Ah! Get out. Kathy's taking the opportunity to watch while her progress bars are progressing at work. So I just broke the pot. I have no way to light torches now. Dang. Oh well, we won't get whatever bonus was coming out of that. Oh, aha. A watery arena. But yeah, obviously beautiful animation in this game. Oh, I was talking about how Gibbon introduced it to me. So it all started in the Game Club Discord channel that I started. Give me the heart. Yes. Yes, I should be using that boomerang more. I like the frantic action in this game, it's quite well done. Anyway, Game Club. Over there, actually the first game we ever did for that monthly sort of collaborative whatever it is that we do. Another arena, okay. Oh my. Scary. Whoa. Sword. Looks a bit like the Phantom Ganon sword from Wind Waker. Possibly. Danger Mouse says she likes how the gems look like chewing gum pieces. Hold on. Did I actually read? I mentioned konjak.org. Anyway, the description here on the website is a parody fan game taking inspiration from a particular game by some unknown company and making a single-level arcade interpretation of it. I'm very happy with it. Have fun even if you don't like the series because this game plays nothing like it. So he doesn't mention Zelda at all in the description. Ooh. Okay, I just had to avoid that. Now this will be a classic volleyball situation, I bet. Yes. Oh my goodness, that got frantic. And the colors are lovely, very foresty. Yeah, totally. So anyway, the first game that we played for the Game Club was Gibbon's choice, actually, and it was Monster World 4. You may recall I streamed it a while ago, briefly. I didn't play the whole thing. It's pretty long. So, yeah, a friend of ours, Clutch, or Cameron Regal, check out his art, it's very fantastic. He's actually recording a podcast right now. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to get the fire sword to hit the torches so they light up. Perfect. Okay. I think just mashing is pretty good for this. Trying to get the timing caused me to get hit a couple of times, but mashing seems to be good. There we go. Whoops! Okay, my spin attack makes me climb the walls. So anyway, Cameron Regal noticed that this guy Joachim Sandberg had posted some art on Twitter, and he reposted it in the archived thread for Monster World 4 that we had for discussion on it. Because even though it's been done for a few months, yeah, he used that opportunity to bring it up in there. And yeah, it was art. It was sort of a remake of some art from Monster World 4 by this guy in this kind of style. Which really, yeah, like, the style of the game matches his style pretty well. And it looked beautiful. It was sort of what an HD pixel-ish remake of Monster World 4 could look like, sort of thing. Now this is a lot like Morpher from the water temple in Ocarina of Time. Although the things it's spitting out are a bit like bubbles, which you see in a lot of the 2D games. Sort of skulls with orbs around them and stuff. Simple task of avoiding them. Yep, it's striking back. So Karen Regal posted the Monster World 4 art. And from that I went and checked out the guy's Twitter and his other games and projects. And yeah, I was very impressed by it. Didn't realize at the time, looking from, okay, here we go. Armored monster with crippling weak point. King Gonad. Oh, wow, okay. Oh. Bats. Claws. Okay, the bats can give me up 3 claws, that's good. Hit the weak points. Oh. Some massive damage. Yes, strangely enough, the eye doesn't seem to be vulnerable at this point. There. Yeah. Some luck. Oh, I can make it back up, can I? Possibly? Maybe? It's not working. Something's wrong. My attacks making it back up, or is it just backing up because I'm close to it? Let's find out. Ah. Ow. Impact damage, of course. Oh, Kathy's got to go to a meeting. See ya. Even though she can't hear me. She did want to see the bonus game. She knows what it's going to be because she introduced it to me. But yeah, maybe depending how long it takes. I don't know. Depending how long the meetings take and how long games take. Who knows? Anyway. Yeah, this character. Oh, this character. I think I was on TV Tropes or something. I sort of just Googled this game and there seemed to be, yeah, Boomerang, I'll try it, thanks. It seems, this character seems to be named, oh, there we go. Yep, okay. Boomerang when the weak point is out. Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm a doofus, don't worry about it. Yeah, some sources appeared to call this character Bind or Bind, B-I-N-D. So, go figure. It's not written on the website, it's not in the game anywhere that I've seen so far. So, whatever. I'm going to pronounce it Bind, by the way, because it's the stupider option. Pow! Yeah, take that. Alright, good stuff. So this seems to be an original character, not taking off anything from Zelda specifically. Whoop. Yeah, attack balance. Yeah, so what else has Joachim Sandberg done? He's worked on a few solo projects. You might know a recent-ish release, Noitu Love 2 Devolution, which is a sequel to an earlier game, Noitu Love, that he made. A lot of his early projects are sort of Windows, freely downloadable from his website. Ooh, okay, ouch, yes. But yeah, he has been working on retail releases, including Noitu Love 2 Devolution, which is kind of a, I saw it described as a Gunstar Heroes homage or pastiche. But you do your shooting by either aiming at the screen with a Wii Remote on the Wii U version or by using a stylus on the touchscreen in the 3DS version. Oh, I guess you can use the touchscreen thing in Wii U as well. But yeah, it's you move the character and you shoot independently with a pointer device. So that's the end of King Gonad. Oh, here we go. Hello, princess. Excuse me, princess. Bind is a cool name, says Danger Mouse. Oh, okay. Thank you for playing, now go play the actual games. Not much of an ending, but okay, that's fine. Here we go, yeah. Gonna call out specifically, Zelda is copyrighted, not by me. So yeah, there's the website, as I said. Go check out his other projects, there's some real great stuff on there if you like WayForward's games. But for now, we're going to check out the other items and continue playing. I won't go through the whole game multiple times, I guess, but I'll try out what the other items are like. So the secondary item is mapped to the jump button while in midair. And this one, yeah, appears to be the hook shot. Pretty cool stuff. Swinging, nice. It can get you up straight or at a diagonal and then a swing. A lot of movement there, quite good, and chainable too. So it seems more versatile than the feather. Yeah, I like it. Let's try out the bow as a secondary item. Doesn't do a great deal of damage, but yeah, that's right, Gibbon. As you could see on that screen, there was a star rating for challenge. So you can basically make the game harder for yourself or more challenging by picking different item sets from the get-go. So the straight double jump is the beginner mode. Oh yeah, if you swing into a pylon, you just smack against it. So it's a bit more of a challenge to get right. Yeah, good stuff. And obviously the boomerang was pretty powerful in that it spun around you the whole time and stuff. What do you mean that wasn't a real game? Yeah, I just finished it. I would call it a real game, even though it's short and sort of a, I don't know, tech demo? Yeah, a mini game? Sure. It's basically a fan game, and that term covers a lot of scopes, so yeah. See, maybe one of the other items will help me get this red block, I don't know, also with the third item set when I get to it. Quit it. So I guess getting the rubles only increases your score so that you have like a top score. Yeah, probably. Sure. I guess that's it. That's what it's for. Oops. Okay, even with a hook shot, I don't have enough reach to get back up to areas that I left in that way. But man, it's fun to use. Okay, Gibbon says the music is very Kirby. I can definitely... Oh yeah, I could see that, but I also have noticed allusions to melodies from the Zelda series. I'll try and point them out if I notice. Like, it's slightly obscured, obviously. It's not just the melody of a Zelda song, but it's, as with the rest of the game, it's definitely a pastiche in that way as well. Yeah, Gibbon says it's like if the Kirby Superstar music team remixed Zelda's music. See what I can do with this. Yeah, beautiful. The charge attack took it out in one shot. So that sounds a bit like the main theme, Zelda. I noticed a definite... Well, we'll see when we get to it. Oop. That bit. It's a bit Zelda's Lullaby. Ouch. I guess that was it. I swear there was maybe a Link's Awakening thing, but I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, okay, let's try out the last item set. Challenge 3. Okay, that looks interesting. We have a chicken. Oh, I can flap. Okay. Well, I don't know about challenge, but that certainly seems more powerful than the just the feather. Okay, and we also have what appears to be a bomb chew. I'm gonna put it down. Yep. Decent damage. Climbs walls, pretty handy. My chicken's gone. It's returned to my inventory, I guess. Love that fat chicken. Looks pretty ridiculous. Okay. So what's the deal with the chicken? You can throw it. Okay, does that do anything? Now I can't use it again when it's following me around, but can I pick it up or anything? Yeah, okay. If I press up next to it, just as with pots, or at least those fire pots. Oh, you can do it with these ones too. I haven't tried it yet, but you can do it with those. Yeah, so that reminds me a little bit of the Peplogu from Monster World 4. Was that a graphical glitch? It was stuck on the charging frame of its, like, color shifting thing. Alright, bomb you. Now I want to see if throwing the chicken does damage, so... Pick up, throw. It does! Excellent. I like the chicken. Probably the most powerful movement item. Yeah. Ah. I wonder if I can hurt myself with these. I think I just did. Yes, I did. That makes it more challenging, obviously. Yeah, I like having the chicken around. Oh, it just flew off. Cool. I guess that means it's returned to my inventory. Yes. Pick it up again. So, oh, I can attack the chicken. What chicken? Just like in Zelda games, you attack the chickens. In this case, it doesn't get mad and try and kill you though, so that's nice. But yeah, let's just take another little moment. Admire this pixel art. It's beautiful. Look at those backgrounds. Look at that chicken. Chicken. Yeah, chicken. So yeah, Joachim Sandberg has a new solo game coming out soon called Iconoclasts, and when it does come out, yeah, check it out, support it if you can. Looks like a really nice piece of art. And I assume he's still working at Way Forward at the same time. That seems to be a pattern with his career since 2006. A lot of solo projects alongside his work at Way Forward, so that's nice that they let him do that. So what is Way Forward working on right now? I guess they just did Mummy Demastered. He wasn't listed on Moby Games for that, but who knows if they just need updated or I don't know. He doesn't need to work on every single thing they do. For all I know, he's not working there anymore, but he does have a credit as recent as 2015 with Mighty, whatever it was, one of the Mighty games. But yeah, I think that might be it for this game. We've seen basically everything it has to show. I showed off all the bosses and stuff, so why don't we, like I'm on a timer today, I gotta drive for 3.5 hours this afternoon for a work thing and go to a different city. So I don't want to stream for too long, which is why I picked some shortish games. So yeah, why don't we go ahead and do that. I'll quit now, see if there's anything else in the options menu I missed. Controls was just that. Yep. Yeah, cool game. Thanks for reminding me of it, Gibbon, and thanks to Cameron too for bringing the guy's work back into attention. So yeah, we'll quit now. And I do have a backup or a second game I did play on this. I knew that was going to be short, so we have another game to play. If I switch this, oops, you don't want to see that. Oh boy, supposed to. Okay, so we just played a Zelda fan game. We're now going to play a Mario fan game. Shouldn't look like that. Hold on a tick. Oh yeah, the windows have the same name, so just looks off. Okay, so this was a game released on Java phones, and I did just call it a fan game just now, but it's kind of more like a bootleg or whatever you would call it when someone uses someone else's intellectual property and charges money for it. But it is a unique game in its own right. So there was a certain confluence between Legend of Princess and this, so Kathy's back and she's excited. Let's check out the instructions. Yes, okay. Super Mario decided to visit the big city, but to survive on these tangled power lines while avoiding the many obstacles, Mario will have to play the game of his life. So we're on power lines, and yeah, moving, jumping, yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Collect the bonuses in the bubbles and as many stars as possible to record the best score. Let's check out the best scores. Right now, it's 0. So, credits. Credits, of course. Modded by Anton Sami. There was a credit, like an opening credits screen for Anton Sami earlier. I think he either officially or unofficially ports Java games to different models of phones, I think is how he does it. So yeah, I guess I didn't check this screen earlier, but yeah, Philau Mario Planet. I didn't look up any of these names, but they've given themselves all credits in this horrendous copyright infringing game, so I guess they're proud of what they've done. Yeah, even marketing, wow. Like, it's a whole team. They appear to be French, so I guess I'll look them up later, but yeah, good to know. Options, what have we got? Sound, on, yes, thank you. Vibrator, not applicable in my emulator here. But without any further ado, yeah, marketing, it had marketing. So, oh gosh. Is this all within the tutorial, or is the tutorial just level 1? Well, let's find out. Level 1, Dead Sparrow Patty. Okay, so, well, we don't appear to have any music or sound within the game itself, so that's a shame, but oh well. I'll just have to talk more, I guess, I don't know. So you can see it has a unique kind of gameplay concept here, where you can bounce on the spring, on the ropes, you know, they're power lines, as the lore told us. On the left there, that bar charges up as I hold up to give me a higher jump, and when that little blue arrow is lit up, that means there's a wire below me that I can drop to. And I also have hearts, so if I get hit by an enemy, I have a certain number of hits before I die or whatever. During my 2 minutes of practice the other day, I didn't die at all. So, level 2, Poultry Vol-au-vent. All the levels appear to be amusingly named after different recipes, and I guess they seem to be French, which is a tie-in to the development team. Anton Sami doesn't appear to be French. I think I googled him and saw some other projects or games that he'd resized or whatever, however it was described. Actually, yeah, I don't know if he's French or not. Whatever. Yep, good level names. So Kathy's here. This is a game that she had on her phone in 2006. No. She must have got it 2007 or 8. So yeah, old Java phone. Nice color screen. It was pretty top of the line when she got it. And yeah, she downloaded a few games from online. Lego Star Wars and so on. I actually played Lego Star Wars. Sparrow and Owl Stuffing. I played one of the Lego Star Wars games that she had a while ago on stream, and that was quite a good game. So she also had things like Bejeweled and other stuff. The reason why this has come up is because obviously that phone is long gone at this point. Okay, so even with Yoshi, jumping on an enemy's head will not help you. Yoshi, I think, serves as an extra hit as well, speeding you up. Yes, so you may have noticed so far, I do get stars to make me invincible and knock out enemies, like so. But there is also a mechanic where certain enemies, not the Spinies, but other enemies, if you jump on a line and sort of cause it to move like that while another enemy is on it, they'll fall off it. And that's how you deal with enemies in this game, I guess. Oh, nice. Look at that Donkey Kong. So let's talk about the sprites a bit. No, I was halfway through saying how this game was rediscovered recently by me. Yeah, the phone's long gone, but before we sacked it off in whatever way we did that, Kathy removed her SD card that was in it. Oh no, game over. Nice music here. Is that a witch? I thought it was a dolphin, says Danger Mouse. No, that's Kamek. Well, more like... Well, we'll have another look at it when I get to talking about sprites. But yes, they're quite mismatched. Wow, they put a lot of effort into this music. I wish there'd been some music in the game itself. Classic MIDI sound fonts, people. Alright. So if I go back to play... It doesn't really appear to be highlighting these properly, and the spiny running across, yes, indicates, yeah, okay, so I can select any of the levels I go up to. So we're up to Sparrow and Owl stuffing, we'll try and beat it. Yeah, so what we did was a little clean out of our technology drawer over here the other day, and went and sold a bunch of our adapters, HDMI adapters and so on, from back when computers didn't have HDMI ports. They only had like mini display port or mini DVI. We've been a MacBook family for a long time now. And we also were getting rid of old USB drives, SD cards and stuff. So we found the micro SD card from this old phone and backed up everything on it onto the computer before getting rid of the card. And yeah, there were a lot of old nostalgic photos from that era, back when I had long hair and a stupid goatee. It didn't look good on me, trust me. And yeah, memories, good stuff. Uni days, back when we were newlyweds, fun times. And yeah, so I wasn't too bothered about most of the games that she had on there. Like I said, there was sort of Bejeweled and what else was there? I guess Luxor is pretty good. It's sort of one of those crab-style sparrow wings. I'm kind of intrigued about all these different recipes, you know. Yeah, Luxor. If you've played Zuma or Sparkle, it's just like that. I think Luxor might have been the original one of that genre, but yeah, that's a good game. But yeah, I wanted to check out what this was, and I was so amused by the sprite graphics that they chose to use here and the brazen copyright infringement that I figured it would be a good thing to pair up with the other fan game, Legend of Princess, although obviously that was all beautiful bespoke sprite art, and this is more direct rips from other games, completely stolen. Yeah, there's a DK here. Yeah, so Kathy's saying the enemy behavior is so random. Why was that bullet riding the line? Yeah, I don't know. And yeah, why does DK's nose flash? Because it is bad. I'm regretting the lack of flambéed drumsticks with peppers. The lack of music, but oh well. Yeah. So, okay. Start with Mario sprite is... Oh! I got the cape feather, which made me fly up further into the air. Nice. And when I reach maximum jump, it automatically flings me off, so I accidentally ran into the bullet because of that. Sucks. Okay, Mario's sprite here seems to be taken from Mario 3, one of the versions of that, either the Super Mario All-Stars version on the SNES or the ouch. Oh no, I can even get hurt even while I have Yoshi, so I guess Yoshi's just a speed boost. Oh well. That's okay, we can always pick up where we left off. Flambe drumsticks with peppers. So let's see here. It could be Mario 2 actually, USA that is. From either the Advance or the All-Stars version. He's got gloves on, and he's obviously got more colors and shading than what he had on the NES, but yeah, it's one of those. I am actually not sure which one. But the Spinies, I can't tell what they're from because they don't have outlines. But everything in the game seems to be from that 16-bit era. Not sure what the Koopalings are from. We've seen a couple of Koopalings so far. Obviously, this is small Mario riding Yoshi from Mario World. Yeah, that Mario is not from Mario World, though. Worm and Sparrow puree. Are you serious? That's gross. Okay, so that particular guy just below me now is... I think that's the Magic Koopa boss from Super Princess Peach. It had a purple robe. I don't remember its name, but yeah, it was a unique version of a Magic Koopa slash Kamek baddie. So that piranha plant, that's from Yoshi's Island, but it appears to have some sort of weird sprite thing going on the right side of it. There was no little offshoot like that in Yoshi's Island. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what that is. A pot plant of some kind. It's not from Yoshi's Island, but I don't recognize it at all. Lakitu, that's got to be from, I don't know, one of those games. That's a sort of shrunken version of the chomp from Yoshi's Island that falls at you. Terrifying. It's in like the second level of the game and they start throwing that stuff at you and you're like, whoa! So that guy that just flew off the top of the screen, that's a toadie, also from Yoshi's Island. They're the ones who come to kidnap baby Mario away from Yoshi while Yoshi's trying to help him. Oops. So things are picking up speed. Oh yes, yep. Gibbons noticed that. I'll bring that up when I see it. There, see that? That green guy that just fell off just before, that's King Koopa, or Bowser, but in the West he was known as King Koopa back then. The design from the Mario cartoons of the olden days. Yeah, I don't know if it's the same design all the way through all three series. There was the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, and then Super Mario World, and then The Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3. Surprise dessert! Surprise dessert. Okay, so this flying witch character here, that's a Magic Koopa of some kind. It seems to be actually a version of Kami Koopa, who is a unique Magic Koopa character from wow, from Paper Mario, a few of those Paper Mario games. I think, was Kami in the first one? She's definitely in the second one, but she was sort of Bowser's right hand minion, taking the Kamek role from Yoshi's Island sort of thing, but with a unique design and name, which is always a good plus. But yeah, there is no sprite that looks like that exists, so that seems to be custom made, I would say. Fine chopped Sparrow slices. I think the most surprising thing about this game is the King Koopa cartoon sprite, And I don't know where that comes from. Obviously, possibly a badly edited and shrunk just still from the show or something. Yeah, that Donkey Kong, that is from Game & Watch Gallery 4. He will pop up in a few games looking like that. It's Donkey Kong Sr., who is now known as Cranky. He's in the modern version of Donkey Kong 3, where Mario and him will sort of stand on two sides of the screen. It's a two-player competitive game, and they'll shoot bubbles at each other to make a boo go over to the other side of the screen, which is based on the original Game & Watch Donkey Kong 3, which had DK Sr. and Stanley shooting bug spray at each other. Sparrow simmered in flowerpot. Okay. I'm starting to suspect that not all of these are real, actual foods. Yeah, so it's nice to see different sprites from different places come together like this. I really like that aspect of it. Yeah, that ugly thing on the right side of the piranha plant. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, this is from Super Mario. This is from Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. That Koopa there. I think it's one of the Koopies that has a little pea plant growing out of its head. I see my capes run out. There was an exclamation mark in the bottom right of the screen. But yeah, I'd jump up way too high, further than I would ever need to go, really. But that's cool. That piranha plant thing on the left there, that's, what are they called? Spittoos. They spit like a spiky thing above them or something. I don't know. By the way, the sprite of Mario with a cape him is from Mario World, but when he lands, it's a sprite from a different game. Yeah, for sure. Different moustache and face structure. Yeah, I was wondering about that earlier, but yeah, they're clearly two different origins when you swap between them like that. The Koopalings, I don't have enough experience. It's probably 3. Cheese or dessert? 3 as compared to World, which would be the two 16-bit-ish era games that they would be seen in sprite form like that. I know their colors were pretty messed up between the two games. There was no consistency back then. That Lakitu's got to be from the All-Stars version of 3 or 1, I guess. Yeah, Gibbon says, I'm surprised at how fully formed this game is. Yeah, clearly it's not a totally lazy work in terms of the gameplay. I think they had a pretty good idea here and they went for it, but they also it was pretty lazy the way the sprites are put together and just ripped from different games. But despite that, I like that they're taken from all these different places and we can sort of identify them. That's fun. I like that. But yeah, obviously it wasn't done very well, as you can see with some of the sprite flickering or some of the outlines around some of these sprites. You can see on the Lakitu how it's got sort of white outlines around it. Yeah, it's not good. Not very well done, but the background's nice. That's probably stolen from somewhere. There seems to be mountains above other kinds of mountains there on the bottom, but yeah, it's all Mario style. Feathery millefeuille pastry. Don't know how to pronounce that actually. Oops. French is complicated. It's been a long time since I studied it. Yeah, some of the dodgy phone, like you can download Java phone games from all these dodgy websites now. So I was searching around them for a bit more information, and they're like, "Oh, Mario's got a new job. He's an electrician now." But not much than what we saw before on the instruction screen. Oh, that Goomba. What is that Goomba from? Goomba with wings, a Paragoomba. It's obviously a different art style to everything else. If I had to guess, I'd say Superstar Saga again. But I'm not sure. That game had a kind of different art style to the other Mario and Luigi games in the series, at least the next two on DS. We're busting through this. Stewed Sparrow. I don't know how many levels there are in total, but let's keep playing. It's the longest I can be bothered. So that bullet before, the bullet with the big mouth, angry eyes and stuff, that's a bullet bill or maybe a bonsai bill. No, it's a smaller one, so bullet bill. But it's the version from Yoshi's Island. There were red variants in the game, although, oops, oh no, I fell, that's the first time. Oh, it just put me back. I think I might have lost the heart, but yeah, not too bad a loss there. Okay. Thought it would be a bit more punishing than that, but no. Yeah, there was a red variant that would chase you around. It was unused in the game, but when they remade Yoshi's Island for the GBA as Super Mario Advance 3 Yoshi's Island, they added extra levels, one for each world, and those red chasing variants were used in that Gourmet Trio. And I think they might be used in Yoshi's Island DS as well. Well, it's been a while. Yeah. So yeah, we've got these custom Kami Koopa sprites. The sort of gradient pink broom, I think, is another feature of Kami from her game. Yeah, look at that sprite. There's even animation on its mouth. That's got to be custom. That's not just a shrunken still from the show. That's a custom sprite. Pretty impressive. I wonder what fan game they stole it from. Yeah. I did, I think I mentioned that this was a Mario fan game on my tweet, but it's really not. It's more of a bootleg thing. The kind of thing that got made a lot in, you know, various countries for clone systems, Chaser, or even real systems, but sort of bootleg carts that have 100 games on one. Yeah, it's a whole industry, the bootleg industry, that's it's not. I mean, it survives in some form. I was just yesterday actually. My brother was here, and I grabbed his phone, as I do sometimes when I want to check out an Android game that I've heard about that I can't access because I don't have an Android phone. And I wanted to have a go on Sonic Runner's Adventure, which is the sequel to Sonic Runners, which was removed from app stores early this year, last year, not sure. And yeah, I heard it was out, but only on Android. But it's not actually out in this country yet. I guess they soft launch it on Android and only in certain countries in Europe. All right, congratulations. But while I was looking for it, the Play Store is chock full of like clone Sonic apps that either just steal art or have really awful original art. And yeah, so the bootleg scene continues in other forms these days, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Gibbon says it's a fairly decent concept for this game. So there's my score. Why don't I screenshot that? I think I'll submit it to to some leaderboard somewhere maybe. Yeah, okay. So back to level 1, huh? I don't want to go back to level 1. I want to... Yes, I want to go back to 1. Okay. So difficult... Oh, okay. So difficult just takes you further down the list. Tutorial puts you right in at level 1, medium, and so on. So I picked difficult, and if I go to level 15, chase it. Yeah, okay. So that's the last level. So we've seen everything the game has. That's it. Yeah, short stream. I am not sure if I managed to identify all the sprites in this game. Might have missed some, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. Oh, that Goonie, by the way, the fat Goonie. I don't know where that's from. I don't actually recognize it, but that's another thing. But yeah, we got things coming from the RPGs, Superstar Saga. You got Super Princess Peach. Quite a few from Yoshi's Island. Some of the Mario All-Stars Advance games. It's funny, and the cartoon, of course, that was the one that really jumped out at me. But that's it. That's the 2 games I had lined up, and I don't have anything else on deck, and I do kind of have to go soonish. So yeah, we'll leave it there. I'll let you fine folks get back to your day in a timely fashion for once. So thanks for coming along to this little fun stream with my 2 very different unlicensed Nintendo games. And yeah, I'll see you next time for the last stream of the year, because after that I'll be in Japan and we'll be doing a little hiatus from streaming. So yeah, thanks very much, and I'll catch you then. Bye-bye now.